Hi, my name's Anthony Cirillo. This is a bit of an experiment for me today. We're going to try a video blog. Now, obviously, when I'm using video, I'm trying to reach a whole different audience than I usually do, and that's younger folks. You know, I spend a lot of time around older folks, and I spend hundreds of hours, in fact, thousands of hours a year around older folks, and because of that, I've got to learn their stories, and they have so much to offer. I guess what prompted this particularly was the fact that this past Memorial Day I was watching a lot of the observances and some of the old movies and the stories, and it really strikes you how much people have sacrificed for our freedom. And you know, the vets from World War II, there's only a few left, and yet how much of their story do we really know and how much they've contributed? You know, we have this notion in our country that people turn a certain age, even as young as 65. I mean, I remember when I said if I turn 50, I'm going to be really old. I'm 52 now, you know. But, you know, you turn 65, people write people off. They have nothing to offer. They're just retired. They're off into oblivion. Yet they have so much more to offer. We tried something last year with an elementary school. We sent the kids out to interview folks, older folks, about their lives. And it was interesting because, you know, in today's culture, it's youth-oriented, but it's also a culture where, you know, families are separated. So somebody's grandparents might be on the other coast, you know, on the East Coast or the West Coast, separated by 3,000 miles. So how much exposure do you really get to older folks, you know? Or some people don't have grandparents who are alive, you know, or there's estranged families. And so we sent these kids out, and they really hadn't hung out around older folks a whole lot, so they were kind of scared. And it was interesting. They started talking to them about their stories, and they started enjoying themselves. Of course, the older folks enjoyed themselves. There's some studies that show all the benefits to our youth and to our older people that I can tell you about later. But the bottom line is that our older folks have so much to share. And so my task for you is simply to start identifying and talking to some older folks in your community, your family, or use your technology like Skype and talk to somebody. Hey, my 82-year-old father-in-law is on the internet. So, you know, you can get on and talk to your grandparents as well, or some other older folks about their lives. And you'll be amazed at how much you can learn and apply to your own life. And then eventually I'm going to ask people to start videotaping some interviews, editing them, and then we'll post them. And hopefully they will go viral for us. So take care, and thanks so much.